Hey, what's up you guys, it's Kayla. I'm back with another video, but before we get started, I have a couple of disclaimers. Number one, I do have the air conditioner on, so you're going to hear it. It's pretty hot, so I need it on. Two, I am not wearing any makeup, so I know if I look a bit trashy, whatever, ratchet, it is what it is. Number three, I am sick, so if I sound like a man, or if I sniffle, or cough, or anything like that, I'm sorry. I decided to do a video about my experience being a freshman in high school. And so I wanted to talk about how I am a freshman in high school, and I was planning on talking about my experience so far. I've been going to school for about 3 weeks now. I've gotten into the groove of things, and I've gotten into my schedule and everything. I only have 4 classes throughout the day. I have German, because I take German, and then I have history, and then lunch, and then I have chorus, and then I have math. I don't have an A day or a B day type of schedule. I know in some schools they do that. They did that in my middle school, but I'm not on an AB schedule. I know some people are in my school even, but I'm not. All my classes have been going pretty good. It's been pretty chill. At first, I thought that, I would be completely fine with German and everything, but it's actually proven to be a bit of a struggle, because I'm pretty sure as a student, anybody who has taken a language has heard at least once that you should take German because it's one of the easiest languages to learn. Now, me being me, I was like, yes, let me take German because it'll be easy and I will ace everything. Well, it's not hard. Don't get me wrong, it's not hard, but it's not easy either. It's just like any other language. It's not just easier, but I mean, it's easier, sort of easier to figure out things, because I guess it's closer to English, so I guess that's why it's easier. But I actually took French before I took German. I took French in middle school, and that was actually pretty easy too. I still remember quite a good amount of what my teacher taught me. But with German, it's like I'm struggling, but I'm not struggling. Maybe I'm just making it hard for myself. Maybe I'm just overreacting. Who knows? But I'm pretty sure there will be some point in the year where I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna completely fail German. Besides German, then I have my other 3 classes. Or well, should I say my 2 classes. Right now I'm taking maths and history. History, A-okay on. I'm doing great with it. Maths, I'm doing okay with it also, but it's just, I'm not good at math anyway. I don't like math. So, of course, I'm going to struggle with it. I'm not struggling with my math, I'm doing pretty well because I'm remembering my stuff from last year. So, I'm doing pretty good. I'm, pushing through. Granted, it's only been 3 weeks. I have to get through the rest of the year. I am not ready for it, but I'm gonna take it in strides. I'm gonna try and be very positive this year. That's my motto. I'm gonna try and be very positive this year and take every opportunity as a good opportunity. Everything's a chance to do something. Whereas in past years, I've been I hate school. I want this to stop. Can I go home? I can't wait for the year to be over. That sort of thing. Now, I'm just trying to embrace it because I know I have to do it. So I just need to suck it up and do what I gotta do. Besides that, then I have my chorus. So I've been doing chorus ever since I was young, in itty bitty little elementary school was doing chorus. I enjoy chorus. I like singing. If you're new to my channel, then I do have covers of where I sing. Obviously, that's what a cover is. But if you're not new to this channel, then of course you know that I do covers, and I do enjoy singing. It is a hobby of mine. I have been doing chorus for many years now, and it's finally starting to get more intense. There's definitely more, and it's also sort of like show choir, you know, we're dancing and singing, whereas in elementary school and middle school, you just stood there and you sang. That's like literally it. You don't dance, you don't move. If you're part of choir, then you know when you're just singing, you have to stand still and you have to perform your piece. Can you stop, please? So basically, I'm really excited because I finally start to dance in chorus. So I don't think I've said this yet, but wait, am I still recording? Yeah, we're still good. I don't think I've said this yet, but I am recording on my phone. I'm not recording with my actual camera. I'm not filming with my DSLR right now, only because I'm having a bit of trouble out of it, which I sort of almost have every time I film, but I'm having trouble with it again. Now, in this 3 weeks, not a lot has happened. You know, I've basically just been settling into my school, getting to know it, you know, be a part of it. I've had yet to even go to one of the football games, so I feel like I'm not really in the school spirit yet. I need to go to a football game. I need to. But in these 3 weeks, I'd say that there's 2 major things that have happened in these 3 weeks. I mean, I don't want to say major, but one of them is major. The second one is just like, you know, it caught me off guard. But the first thing that happened was, we're going to turn this into like a little story time video. So there's going to be like 2 stories. So the first thing that happened was, there was a fight at my school. I'm not going to say names. I'm not going to say what school I go to, even though some of you can probably already guess what school I go to. I know a lot of people that go to my school watch my videos, so I'm going to try and not put like little to no like any detail into this at all. But there was a fight in my school with about 6 people, I'd say, and it was, you know, it was a big thing. Everyone was watching and everything. It was big enough to where they had to call home and they were telling parents about it, what happened, and big enough to where it was in the newspaper, our local newspaper, and it was with 6 or some boys, and I think 1 girl, but she wasn't, like, I'm not gonna get all up into it, but there was a fight at my school. It was pretty big. It was like, you know when, I don't know, it may just be me, but like, comment down below if you can relate, but when you're watching somebody fight, or like a group of people fight, like you start shaking, like your adrenaline starts rushing through you, and like you just start shaking. Like literally, I was shook. I was literally shook. Like I wasn't ready for it. I was literally going up the stairs to get to my first block class. Mind you, this was before our first block even started. It was literally like the ass crack of dawn in the morning. Nobody was prepared for it. It came out of nowhere. But literally when it happened, it was like, boom. Fists were flying. Teachers were rushing. The resource officer, everybody was trying to stop it. It was just like a major thing. So all you need to know is that shit went down and it was pretty big. The second thing that I think was sort of a big thing when you get into high school is, you know, there's a lot of clubs and people want you to join their club. So there's a thing called Club Day in my school, and what they do is they set up a hallway, put up a whole bunch of little booths, you know, whoever's in that, each individual club decorates the booth and everything, and they're, you know, trying to get you to go, like, join their club. So, once again, it was the ass crack of dawn, and I was walking in the school with my friend. Me and my friend were walking in the school, trying to get to our class, you know, because the bell was about to ring, don't want to be late, and so we go through the hallway where they're having this little event, and we literally get bombarded with, like, a whole bunch of other people trying to get us to join their clubs. There was a girl, like, do you know when you're like trying to have nobody talk to you, you're trying to just get straight to where you're supposed to get to, you keep your head down, you don't make eye contact, because if you make eye contact, then that's basically inviting the person to come over to you, and that is exactly what you do not want to happen. Well, this girl didn't seem to get the hint. She came over to us, me and my friend, and she started talking about the club. Any time that me or my friend showed any disinterest in it, she literally did not take the hint. She kept, trying to get us to join. Obviously, that's her job. That's what she was there to do. But there was about, 4 or 5 girls still coming at us for the same exact club. So, it was, sort of traumatizing. You couldn't escape. If I was claustrophobic, I would have been dead on the floor because you had nowhere to go. It was packed with people, and it was just horrible. It was honestly a really horrible experience. But the clubs were, like any normal clubs that you'd have in your high school. And I'm not saying that I didn't want to join any of them. I just wasn't interested in being stopped, that early in the morning. Being stopped and bombarded with a whole bunch of information about a club. Just, literally laying it on me. My mind wasn't even processing what was happening. I was just, going along with it. My mind was completely behind on the conversation, honestly. I was still half asleep. I couldn't deal with it. And it honestly had me shook. The whole thing. Even when I got to my class, I was still shook. And I hated it because then we still had to go back to the hallway to actually go through all the booths. That's what we did in the morning. So I eventually got around to all the booths, had a pretty good impression on all of them. There was some of those ones that you're just there's no way I'm joining up, and some of them oh, that's pretty cool. Sure, I'll totally join. So what happened was I ended up signing up for a couple of things, quite a few things, and I'm probably not going to do any of them. Who knows? But yeah, that was basically the only 2 exciting things that have really happened so far in school, was the fight and then club day. And now there's a couple of other events coming up, which, we'll get to that. There's homecoming and everything else, so I will keep you guys updated on that. But I wanted to, let you guys know a bit of what's been going on. I want to let you guys know a bit of what's going on so that you have an idea. I needed to make a video, so here it is. And it's probably all over the place as well, which I apologize for. But if you did like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what year, school year you're in, and what year you graduate. I graduate in 2021. And fun fact, 21 is my lucky number. It has been, because it just keeps showing up in my life. But yeah, 21 is my lucky number. So I think it's really cool that I graduate in 2021. So comment down below what year you graduate in and what year you're in school. And I will see you guys next week, possibly. I'm not making any promises. But I will see you guys whenever I decide to upload another video. Mwah, love you guys. Bye.